Good morning. I hope everyone who is still sleeping is resting peacefully, and those that are up and at it are doing well and have a great day and stay warm. So this isn't part of any of my devotionals, but I've started reading Psalms to grow in my intimacy with God, because that's the book that you want to read when you want to grow more intimate with God. But one thing that kind of laid on my heart, and a lot of people ask this question. I know believers and non-believers, if there's so much evil in this world, why hasn't God done anything about it? And it all goes back to sin and choice. God doesn't make us do anything. Why would you want to serve a God that forces you to love him, that forces you to do things, correct? God gave us freedom of choice. So you can either, choose to love God, reject sin and evil, or you choose to live in sin and revel in it. So where it comes from is in the book of Psalms, and it's chapter 10, and it's verses 1 through 18. The breakdown in the beginning of it talks about the wicked, their characteristics. They're prideful, they're arrogant, they're greedy, they hurt the helpless and the fatherless, so to speak. They lie, they murder, they steal, they slander. They mock God, they oppress those, they curse. And the thing about it is, people may think, well, if God's real, why isn't he doing anything? God is long-suffering. God is long-suffering. And right now, they think that they're getting away with things. And this false sense of security and peace, because of all this sin and rejection of God and not learning his laws, is going to be what gets them. Because God's vengeance and his judgment are righteous, because he is without sin. God sees everything. He does. God hears our cries. God, in his timing, is perfect and will move to make it very clear to the world that I am God and I am very much real and alive. And this is what happens when you decide to reject me, reject my son, but you hurt those that I love. God repays evil. God hates sin. He hates evil. We should be the same way, but God also is loving, and we should be loving. Don't lose hope. God sees everything. Keep trusting in Jesus. I love you.